Look at my boy's arm. It's like not actually connected. How wild is that? Are these rat ghouls? Oh no. Dang it. So here's the problem is I have to do all the buff now.
Time to take you down to the side.
Ha! Drones. Drones. God, having an extra attack is insane. Just anytime I'm supposed to attack twice, I attack 3 times.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
What a smarty. Attack! Look at this fierce fight! Oh, my buffs are all wearing off. Good. My buffs have all worn off. Oh, jeez. Error. Just kick me in the face. Right. Or nothing. Force pike. Vehicle appears to be code locked. You can't use it. Of course it's code locked.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Everyone down!
Everyone down. Just waiting for remains to pop up. Alright, quick save. Shield. What luck, we did not expect to see you again. I was just thinking the same thing. We thought our situation being stuck here on the planet surface would keep us from collecting the price go to it placed on your head. But now you've thoughtfully delivered yourself to us. Yeah, that was very thoughtful of me. We should be remiss to allow this opportunity to pass us by a second time.
Bounty? Why is there a bounty on your head?
It's a long story. You don't you know the exchange is paying handsomely for the head of a Jedi Knight? Your friend here just happens to be one. But that's of little importance. All that matters is we take you back to Nar Shaddaa and collect. Oh. Sorry, I just skipped your very important dialogue.
Time to take you down to the side.
I'm gonna zoom out so I can fucking click on these dudes. Got him. Alright, he's good at demolitions. Wait.
Let's go.
Someone has demolitions here. Phew. Recover these mines. Okay, okay. Dude, this dude came into my room and I was like, you cannot. Got him.
Time to even the odds.
Ah. Dude, someone left a bag here. Nice. And there's enchanty heavy armor in here for some reason. No, you can't wear that. Either can you. You guys are both useless. Oh, hey, there's like people right there. Where we can sneak by. I'm not gonna try to sneak by. We're gonna fucking fight these dudes. Who do they think they are?
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe. But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
Let's head along the shore.
I'll follow close.
Let's go. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna spot us walking on the beach in the open. No way they could spot us. Cool.
Everyone down.
Hoo-ha. Look at this involved combat scenario. That was good at video games. Oh no, it's an Ithorian. He's dead. Da, da, da. Security tunneler. Great. Quick save. We're getting awfully close to their whatever.
Take them down.
I like how he's covering his face. Like, yeah, whatever, it hit me, but just not in the face. Combat. I will say, this environment does look kind of washy. Like it's gray. You know? Quick save. I need to heal. Look how much faster we regen the...
Looks like a minefield up ahead.
We can try and pick our way through, or take some time to disarm some and clear a path.
Oh, they're not gonna shoot at us. Okay. No, you fool! Alright, well. Buffs!
Settle this.
Yeah. I feel like this is like a dick move of like combination of things.
Say the word.
Minefields are cool, and then also like turrets. So you'd have to like, I'm not gonna put a ranged weapon on my dude. That's stupid. I feel like I was talking some shit about the beginning of the game where you could disarm mines really quickly, and then now that just like is not the case, I don't think. It's just slow again. Nice. Apparently that does give XP.
Let's go.
It's really unsatisfying to level and then get no skills. Maybe that's just me. I feel like I remember this place.
Time to even the odds.
Sentry droid ahead. We've been spotted again.
And that means more mercenaries. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait.
We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
I think we're close to the compound too. That means this entire place is probably on alert. So much for sneaking in.
Oh no. What happened? Okay, never mind. I don't know what happened. Nope. I need you guys to be battle meditated, and then be force valor, and then turn on shield, and then turn on speed boost. And then I'm gonna attack the guy. Whoa! I'm there. The human is here. My turrets did not work. The 2 turrets? But my droids will not fail me. Destroy her, my warbots. Okay. Nope. Nope, wrong target. More buffs. Look at all these misses.
Everyone down.
Combat.
Let's settle this.
Don't come here. Oh god. Mines are stupid. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. But you have a level. Let's do your level. Nope, that's not the level button. Shouldn't have anything on her. Alright, let's continue. We're gonna take left turns to explore this facility. Oh.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Who's Corin Fault? Who are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
You've done a miserable job so far.
We'll see. You may have caught a few of my boys off guard, but let's see how you fight now, Jedi. Attack!
Attack! Okay, so let's do force. Battle meditation. Light speed. We'll fucking engage. Starting with the right way. Starting with this guy. Let's work our way up the food chain. fool doesn't even have a shield up. That guy died. They super killed him. I didn't even really engage with that guy. Nice. 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 Using force powers. Determination. Shicho. What the fuck? I was gonna get force push. Let's loot first, guys. Disruptor rifle. Vibro sword. Oh, I don't have a shield anymore. Gotta change that. Stab! Put the whole fucking sword through my body.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
There's apparently more where that came from. They engage with the turrets. It's okay.
Take them down.
Nice valor. Then battle meditation. And then I'll heal. Oh, I don't have enough horsepower now. It's funny that they would let me queue up an action without like calculating the horsepower ahead of time. Cynagar, I think that's medium. Okay, navigate around. I think that's also medium. So if it's medium, it's important because that's what these other dudes can use. I'm gonna look for loot. I think that console is it's gonna make us progress. Actually, I should save and then just access the terminal because I think where we're supposed to go is in that little tunnel with the mines around it. But I don't remember.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
She just says Evanhawk wasn't at any sanctioned landing site. What makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minocs.
I'd say there's probably an illegal landing site somewhere then.
So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet. Still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the SHIELD network. Here, a small anomaly in the SHIELD network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
How are we going to get there to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
So we don't know that the shuttle will be there or working.
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
That's decided then. We should get going.
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Okay. This guy talks really dramatically. Alright, we should see what's up with this armor. Okay. I think he benefits from the dexterity. I guess I don't really know what the plus dexterity bonus actually does. You have resistance versus Sonic? Please. Frag grenade, security tunneler.
What's going on?
Beep, bop, 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 bop. I don't know why that came in my head. What the fuck? Alright, quick save. I think when we play this again, I'm just gonna do dueling. Cause like, why? Ah, damn it.
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
That's the wrong arm. Oh.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
The ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fist. Oh, hello.
Time to even the odds. Everyone down! More where that came
Doesn't someone have a breath mask? Damn it. What if I can put it on after the fact? Ah! This place is annoying.
What's going on?
All right. Sonic grenades. I don't give a fuck about the guy though. I think that's a bug. Quick save. Deactivate local turrets. Download facility map. Right. No notes on anything. Everything's just a big C. Sub-level. I guess at some point, like, if you have a high enough
I hear you.
thing.
Let's go.
Hello.
Take them down.
More where that came from.
Not sure if I would be better off using a blaster or not. Administrative ID card. Dude, a vibro double blade. I wonder if that's gonna be cool.
I hear you.
Right?
What's going on?
Quick save. Got it. Yeah, you see how this gets tedious really fast, like using the powers? Like, you want to be doing it. It's just like a headache to do it.
Let's settle this.
Literally nothing that way. Just death and decay.
What's going on? Hey,
What are you talking about?
you look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
I was inspired by your arm.
Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they?
Now whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who looked like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control, calm, like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
When one's in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly.
Was there something you wanted me for?
It's your pin on the Telos situation. How'd you lose your arm anyway?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Yeah, I bet that was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
Never mind. I actually misclicked the door trying to get you to bash it open, but this conversation was good. Quick save. Are these disabled? Oh, local turrets. God damn it.
More where that came from. Let's settle it.
Med kit up. Oh, so you can apply someone else's treat injury to another character. I queued up so many attack actions.
I hear you.
Get out of there. Oh god.
Let's get this over with.
Everyone down!
Yeah, wow, this dude sucks. That wasn't the best, but we got through it, I guess. And crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah?
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
What's that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Confident. And crazy. So, does anyone have any skill in repair? 2. Oh, you totally do. Fucking talk to this droid. Oh, bummer. And quick save. Oh, that's right, I forgot.
What's going on? This will take long.
And a person. Bronzium something something. Oh, I could have upgraded my weapons. Quick save. I should have upgraded my weapons. I'm gonna go back and upgrade my weapons. Turn off gas vents. Fuck. Oh. Okay, I need to reactivate the reactor. Got it. But first I want to... Yeah, I think I'll drop all the upgrades on these 2 swords and put it on that double-bladed sword. Bonus flat ion. So the ionite edge, I think it's like 1 ion and then 1 to 4 versus droids. So that's like plus 2 flat damage. Okay, so then we need armor stuff for you. And then your Mandalorian blaster, all upgraded. Okay, so the Mandalorian damage has higher flat damage. Okay, cool. Now I'm a double sword boy. Quick save. Probably don't need all this for this like one encounter, but no chances. Huh. Maybe controlled from nearby. Got it. This guy's tricky. Did in fact disable the I'll let someone comes. Are you part of the rescue team? No. Who are you? Part of the first Zerga salvage team. I hit here when the turrets and droids went online. I haven't been able to reach anyone. You are here to get us out of here, yes? Okay. I mean, I guess we can get him out, right? Oh, look, remains. Where'd the guy go? Really? Did he not follow me at all? I walked the entire way. Why did he? Why isn't he following me? Yeah. I mean, we have to go. I already walked there, but apparently you don't want to go there. Like, what is he doing? Let's go! Like, do they want me to do this or like not? This is fucking terrible. I'm here for the next raider.
I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well.
Anyone in need deserves our help if we are capable of it.
If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it.
There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are gonna be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry
Yeah,
about
fuck
everyone
doing
else.
side quests. Idiot. Yeah, I mean, in some other universe where like I don't have to worry about XP or loot or gear or any of that, then, and this is purely like a story-driven game, which I guess if you play it on easy, it's like close to that, then maybe. But like, still, like, what am I gonna do? Not help them? So stupid. And if you want to talk about how frustrating it was to like actually lead him out because he like wouldn't fucking follow me, then yeah, we can have a conversation. Yeah, they came hot at this dude. Boop, boop.
Just say the word.
Let's go. Set and activated.
Did he move? Got it. Having someone with demolitions is nice.
Just say the word. More where that came from.
Got it. Yeah, I think if there's an option to make my first lightsaber a double-bladed lightsaber, I have to take Don't know what the point of all these rooms is. It's impossible. Ow, that hurt me. I just shut off any option that could have existed of reprogramming those droids. Whatever. Video games be like that sometimes. PC. Okay. Just take in left turns. Frag something or other.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Oh. Quick save. Maybe disabling the local turrets did work.
Yeah?
Let me have a look.
Yeah?
Yeah? This droid has been deactivated. Start reactor. Well, all those droids are dead. Oh shit, there's a big boy in there. Boss fight, boss fight. Wait, why are you activated? And these are disruptor turrets, so my energy shield is doing nothing. Standing here, also doing nothing.
Where would that came from?
Quick save. Or I should heal. And heal again. What if I can go this way? Let's fucking go. Cannot be opened at this time. When the fuck is it gonna be open? Oh shit!
I hear you.
Yeah?
Okay. Bird will evidently follow me. Okay. Good shit. We can get back here now. Hit 1 to collect all, as if that's a thing. This database contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle. Nice. Found it. Quick save. Oh, I just realized that I'm doing more damage to the droids because I have ion edges on this sword. And quick save. Alright. I don't think we need to fight this thing, but we're gonna. So let's fucking go.
Let's settle this.
One of you not attacking?
Just say the-
Oh god.
Word.
I'm missing a lot. Just kidding. I was missing actually. With enough hits, we'll make it work.
Just say the word.
Dude, heal me. Idiot. Why do they do that?
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, God.
I hear you.
Dude, what are you doing? Stop! Heal me! Heal me again? No! Heal me again?
What's going on?
Yeah, so like, I understand like why I'm missing in this situation. It's still frustrating. It's like, this is not like the best experience for me right now.
Everyone down!
And they're just using fucking fire on me. How irritating is that?
I hear you. You know where that came from?
Got it. Quick and easy. I don't know what you're really supposed to do there. There's probably an environmental way to get rid of that, but we didn't do it. I guess more charisma? Force immunity, paralysis. Do I just have that? Oh, I do. Nice. I feel like just getting points for added movement speed is like a really pissy way to spend a skill, but you know, whatever, I guess. Resilience. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't normally have that actually. No, I'm gonna fucking go into this back room. We didn't open this back room for nothing. Okay. It's a broke glitch again. Yep. Just open the fucking thing. Why are you doing this? Components. Parts. Sith War Sword, huh? Crystals that I can't use yet. Order of operations here, very odd. Jedi Knight Robe. Fuck yeah, dude. So first of all, second of all, fuck yeah, dude. It's actually technically less armor, so, you know, not the best ever, but.
What's going on?
I'm a cool boy now. And quick save. Dude, I look dope. Let's take the shuttle up. Cutscene. Same. Relatable.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
What do you mean it doesn't look like much? Look at this thing. How are they there already? What? The order of operations?
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Evade! Oh, God. Dude, good thing we landed on the thing, though.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and her allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences. Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Any reason you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location.
Who's we?
Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Alright, well, if you want to fight, then come on. Ow.
Systems failing, Master.
Good enough for me, nothing.
Systems failing, Master.
Ooh, kill him.
Systems failing, Master.
HK control cluster. Okay. Droid defense. Yeah, so each of these times you get attacked. I think this is like when the Sith boys would attack you right in like the city or whatever. So each time they attack you, you'll get like another piece of HK-47. If you can find refuge, then he should recover in time. Well then, what about this mysterious lump in the snow? I wonder if that's a thing. Oh, I should level you guys up. You guys have level ups. Okay. I'm not getting a lot of those for like the synergistic angle, but more so for the like conditioning. If she needs to use force powers, those would be good force powers for her to use. If she'll need to use them, who knows? I don't know. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where? Where? Huh?
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
All right, we mean no harm.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
With the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? And there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atton. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You can't tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atton, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atton, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dejarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength.
I don't remember what she's talking about at all.
Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
The past is here.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
A critical moment approaches, apparently.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
Look, do you have my ship or not?
The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Peragus facility.
Good luck with the navicomputer. You're wasting your time.
We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
The miners were already dead.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story to mask your crime. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that.
See, I don't like that it was an accident because, like, I don't understand why I don't tell her, like, a Sith attacked me. Is that, like, too far out of line? I don't understand. The Hemlock isn't yours.
Again, you insist it is your ship. But it has had many owners, which I'm sure you are aware. You have no claim over it. Even if you did, the destruction you have already caused demands that you be tried and punished for what you have done.
I admit nothing.
Of course you admit nothing. That would require facing and examining your actions. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Yes, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Peragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Why is Telos so important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds devastated by the Sith will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will, but when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So I get blamed for the action of the Sith?
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith have returned. They're hunting all Jedi. The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believe me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you a Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
There must be other Jedi.
I said I was the last of the Jedi, Exile, and I did not speak falsely. There are others who were once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
I could track them down, maybe change their minds.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
I'm not doing this out of fear, I want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Is there anyone who can aid us? If there's anyone who can aid us, I will find them.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove her, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired. I must meditate.
I'm tired.
Mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. This is a really crazy facility. Like, what is this place? That place looks weird. Light side points. 26.
Why have you approached me?
I have some question for you.
You may ask.
What do you do here?
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
Are you training to become Jedi?
I assume you meant no insult. It is forbidden for us to become Jedi, even if we possessed the awareness of the galaxy that the Jedi possess. We are here because we are not Jedi. That is our purpose.
Why would it be an insult?
We have taken an oath To never follow the teachings of the Jedi, only to watch those of the Order and carry out Atris's will should it be necessary. Atris believes the new Jedi Order that shall arise here will need to be guarded and watched by those not touched by the Force. She thinks it will give balance.
Hmm. And who watches you?
Atris is the one we serve, and she guides our actions.
But Atris is a Jedi, and you're supposed to watch a Jedi.
Atris is trusted. She has watched Jedi rise and fall and knows the ways of both paths to see the signs when they begin. She is a worthy one to judge the Jedi, when the Jedi refuse to judge their own.
So you aren't Jedi, and there aren't any others here.
Atris is the only Jedi here, this is true, but the Mistress will bring others in time.
I have some other questions for you.
You may ask.
You may ask. Why do you all look the same?
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Echani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
Oh. But the one handmaiden who challenges when you arrived, she looks different.
As I have said, it is not unusual for the Echani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
Oh. Okay, I'm going now. Quick save. Oh, I don't have my weapon. Oh, bummer, she's not here. Whatever, you guys are bored. Door. Hello. Door. Oh, shit. Are we gonna fight?
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
What did Atris say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
I went to war to protect others, not to fight. Oh?
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
And why is that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Oh. What, anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes. It is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often
But there's nothing else
difficult,
that you can do.
or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
I'd like to ask
You may
something else. You look different.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
Oh. I apologize. I meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Let me ask something else.
May I ask?
Never mind.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
I only know what its loss feels like.
Then tell me of its absence.
An echo forever traveling inside you. I like the echo.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
It's my pleasure. Quick save. Alright. What's in all these doors? Plasteel cylinder. Chemicals. This looks like a room. Okay, stay here. Quick save. Just to be safe, you know. Dear Diary, the Jedi came in and she was so cute. Person has nothing. Okay. Detonator gloves. And quick save. Get it.
Did you find what you came for?
I think so, but we have to go now.
Are you certain you're ready to depart? I sense some unrest in you. There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
She's one of the council who cast me out from the order and wanted to punish me even further. Well, I wouldn't exactly call her charming.
I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned, unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
The woman here is a Jedi.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
I knew that handmaids were students. I didn't realize they were unable to feel the Force.
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force sensitive.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly or when there is nothing to be gained.
Let's talk about this on the way out of here.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is that okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
You can sleep on the ship. Let's go.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Nothing to apologize. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy concealed in the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me, I could use your help.
Very well, General.
Alright, we need you and you. Rump, rump. Wow, there's a lot of things to get. Plasteel cylinder. It's him. What's in this room? Just gonna open all you guys' doors. Hope you don't mind. Get item. Get this fucking thing. Yo. And quick tip. Yo, my boy. Bareep de reep.
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebonhawk. Not so smug now, are you little thief?
It is unlikely the droid stole the vessel.
Says you.
Is this your droid? It looks badly damaged. Dissected.
Be reap de reap de deep. Your behavior core. They didn't wipe their memory, did you? D reap dwoo d beat d. Wasn't your fault they took the ship. Hold on. What information are you talking about? Why would she want what's on your memory core? Which console did it get downloaded to? You can fill me in later. Let me get you out of there first. DD? We'll see you at the Ebonhawk. DD? Flex heavy armor. Oh shit, I can upgrade these robes. And I can be like, fuck this thing. Oh, if it's not usable, then like, why tell me? You're a dick. Well, I'm the only one that got weapons taken away. A bunch of assholes. I think it's because I was holding the mouse button when I loaded. Saved. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah, what else is here? Step away from the loading ramp. Oh, I think I can fight the dudes before I leave. I thought there was going to be more stuff to do here. Yeah, I think I can fight them. Whatever, I'll not fight them. You can fight them. So Echani are all about like combat stuff, so I think you can learn about some of the students, or you'll learn something from each other if you fight, but you'll probably see what happens here. Oh, just kidding. I'm not gonna spoil. Da 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 da. Loading screen.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Breep DT. What's with T3? What are you talking about? You did what while you were connected? The link worked both ways?
What is the machine saying?
He said there was a hollow record of my trial on Atreus' records.
We seem to have found it.
Atreus? Atreus? Starting down the dark path.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You called me to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
The truth is, the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
I feel like that was supposed to be like a cool moment of like keeping it in the stone.
In that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. She speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them, Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared. And I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path she did.
We are not the ones who taught her.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the Exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the Exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Jedi.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Doo-woo. Those few moments out of the trial, I had no idea. Brief DT? If you find anything, let me know. It says the list of the missing Jedi? Master Vrook. Master Zezekai. Onderon. Master Vash. Dweet. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Those are the Jedi on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We have no choice. Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith. Whoa. That was a really abrupt cut.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
You think you can build one? Oh. And why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
There's some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Where do we start looking?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
D. Reed?
For the last time, no.
D. Reed? That's all.
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
Dwoo.
Yeah? How many credits?
Oh god.
Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
Won't take more than a minute.
All right, I'll work while you talk.
Look, your friend, the Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about her, really?
Her? You mean the general? Yeah, during the war. If that's what you mean by way back. Can't say I know too much about her, though.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me your opinion, okay? And don't laugh.
I'm trying to work here, Atton.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
Being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious. Atton, she was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess is about as good as mine.
Well, what's your guess then?
I'm getting back to work.
Hey! I'm being serious here.
That means a hard no. Beep bereave deep.
You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade.
That sounds like a good idea.
Good. Now let's... You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot.
DD?
I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Yo, fuck yeah. Good choices. I make those. Video games. Let's pick the first place to go. Or I guess we'll do a once over on the ship. This thing's still under repair. Ship's gonna be under constant repair, isn't it? Quick save. I should do a hard save right now, huh? I was talking to my boy, Atton.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
It's hard to explain, but I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
That's some of the questions.
All right.
Nothing. I don't want to learn how to play Bazak. Seems like a bad idea. All right, let's make a new save. Call it Telos and... Alright, it's on the galaxy map. So we've got... I could travel here? Status, destroyed. So we've got Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, Dantooine, Korriban. Where should we go first? Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. They say that place a lot, I guess. Was somebody on Dantooine? Hang on. I feel like I want to go to Dantooine. Rook travel to... Yeah, let's go to... What's on Dantooine now? I don't remember anything being on Dantooine. Dantooine? Oh, okay. Here we are. I'm on Dantooine. Let's walk out of the ship. Get under the surface of Dantooine. Who do we take? Very difficult to pick a configuration for this, honestly.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
What are people doing in the Enclave?
Salvagers are stripping it of anything valuable. Mostly they're collecting trash the Jedi left behind. The Enclave was bombed during the war, so there's not much left.
Those artifacts have tremendous value and could be dangerous in the wrong hands. This is something we should investigate.
But since you're a salvager, I expect you already know all that.
I'm not a salvager.
Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers.
Dantooine?
And a slew of mercenaries.
I want to visit the Enclave, but I'm not a salvager.
Just to see the sights, right? You're just another salvager. Go see Administrator Adari in Kunda if you want to get into the ruins.
Where's Kunda?
Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali, but he and his family disappeared around the time of the bombardment.
The Administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government.
This is your center of government?
I know it doesn't look like much, but there aren't many settlers that live on this planet. This building is the start of something new for us. We're very proud of it.
Who's Administrator Adari?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Why are there so many mercenaries?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up. But after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
Are the mercenaries causing problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a Vibra-Blade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the Administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them
here
can
to
be
do some
blamed on
paperwork.
Pathos, but nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Ooh, there's probably a crystal cave. Who has disappeared?
A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people
Or
during
a
the war
family.
that keeping the Calf Hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible.
So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folk seem to be more accident-prone.
Okay.
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the Administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Okay. Fun.